Hello, my name is Emma. I would like to share with you what I have found out about imposter syndrome and how to deal with this problem. Did you know that about 70% of people experience imposter syndrome at some point in their lives? You are not alone if you feel like a fraud at work. Do you constantly doubt your abilities and fear that people will find out that you were lucky to succeed? Your first step in overcoming imposter syndrome is to change this mindset. You weren't lucky to get where you are today, you earned it. So if you know you've worked hard to achieve success, why do you have imposter syndrome? For most of us, this negative cycle comes from our childhood. Do you want to change what you think? Make sure to keep reading. Imposter syndrome is real and can be challenging to deal with. If you want to move on and celebrate all of your successes, this book will be able to assist you. You will notice positive change coming into your life as you work through imposter syndrome management. When you have imposter syndrome, you can't recognize it until you learn all of the symptoms. If you feel constantly inadequate at work and in your relationships, then you likely have this negative cycle occurring in your life. Many people feel self-doubt, but it becomes imposter syndrome when it never goes away. Learning to manage this condition can be very challenging. You will need to learn to be kinder to yourself and find the root of the syndrome. For many people, they had critical parents who taught them they needed to be perfect. When you understand you don't need perfectionism in your life, it becomes so much easier. Recognizing imposter syndrome in others is also very important, especially if you are in a management position. You want to encourage your employees and coworkers to talk with you about how they are feeling. Doing so will promote a very healthy work environment and help others deal with imposter syndrome. Se você deseja gerenciar a síndrome do impostor e aprender a se sentir bem sucedido novamente, precisará aprender as habilidades necessárias para the solution. If you want to manage imposter syndrome and learn to feel successful once again, then you will want to learn the skills needed to assess your achievements. You will also need to determine where your imposter syndrome stems from, so you can cut it out of your life. There are 5 different types of imposter syndrome, each with a slightly different cause. You will want to know which type you have, so you can overcome it. Dealing with imposter syndrome on your own can be challenging, but you need to recognize that you don't have to be alone in this. We put together a detailed and informative guide for you. It includes all of the information you will need to recognize and deal with imposter syndrome. If you want to move forward with your career, then you will want to read what we have for you. We are very excited to announce Overcome Imposter Syndrome.